For centuries, the narrative of the Americas' discovery has centered on Christopher Columbus's arrival in 1492. This widely accepted account often overlooks a crucial question. Were there others who crossed the vast Atlantic long before him? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Historical inquiry suggests a more complex and interconnected past. The idea of pre-Columbian transatlantic contact is not new, but it remains largely outside mainstream historical education. Evidence points to the possibility of African voyages to the Americas centuries before European explorers. This challenges our understanding of global history and ancient navigation. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence lies with the Olmec civilization of ancient Mesoamerica. Flourishing from around 1500 BCE to 400 BCE, the Olmecs are renowned for their colossal stone heads. These monumental sculptures, some weighing over 20 tons, depict individuals with distinct features. These features include broad noses, thick lips, and helmet-like headgear, which some scholars argue bear a striking resemblance to West African physiognomy. The origin of the Olmecs themselves is debated, but the presence of these sculptures raises profound questions about cultural exchange. Intriguing accounts from early European explorers themselves hint at an African presence. Christopher Columbus, in his own journals, noted that Native Americans spoke of black-skinned people who had arrived before him. They reportedly used spears with tips made of a metal alloy. This alloy, known as guanin, was later analyzed and found to match the composition of metals used in West Africa. Vasco Núñez de Balboa, another Spanish explorer, also reported seeing African captives among indigenous populations in Panama in the early 16th century. These accounts, though brief, add weight to the theory of pre-Columbian contact. Further evidence emerges from the natural world, specifically through botanical and zoological transfers. The presence of certain plants in the Americas before Columbus's arrival suggests transatlantic crossings. For instance, the Lagenaria siceraria, or bottle gourd, is native to Africa. Its seeds have been found in archaeological sites in the Americas dating back thousands of years. Similarly, certain varieties of cotton found in the Americas are genetically linked to African species. These botanical links are difficult to explain without human intervention and transport. Beyond physical artifacts and biological evidence, scholars have explored potential linguistic and cultural parallels. Some researchers have identified similarities between certain West African languages and indigenous American dialects. These include shared words or grammatical structures. Cultural practices also offer intriguing comparisons. Certain religious symbols, artistic motifs, and even specific musical instruments found in ancient Mesoamerican cultures bear resemblances to those found in West Africa. While not definitive proof, these parallels suggest a possible cultural exchange. The idea of ancient Africans crossing the Atlantic might seem improbable to some, but it overlooks the advanced maritime capabilities of certain African civilizations. For centuries, West African empires were sophisticated societies with extensive trade networks. They possessed considerable knowledge of navigation. Ancient Egyptian papyri and other records describe impressive seafaring vessels capable of long-distance voyages. Later, the Mali Empire, a powerful West African state, was known for its wealth and intellectual prowess. Their ships were well constructed and capable of navigating vast waters. Perhaps the most compelling historical account of an intentional African voyage comes from the Mali Empire. According to Arab historian al-Umari, Mansa Abu Bakr Sekum, who ruled Mali in the early 14th century, abdicated his throne to explore the Atlantic. He reportedly launched two massive expeditions. The first expedition, consisting of 400 ships, returned with only one vessel, whose captain reported encountering a strong current. Undeterred, Abu Bakr II himself led a second, even larger fleet of 2,000 ships. He set sail into the Atlantic, never to return. This account, though from a secondary source, aligns with the navigational capabilities and ambition of the Mali Empire. It suggests a deliberate and well-resourced attempt to cross the ocean. If successful, this voyage would predate Columbus by nearly 2 centuries. Acknowledging the possibility of pre-Columbian African contact fundamentally reshapes our understanding of global history. It challenges the Eurocentric view of exploration and discovery. It highlights the agency and ingenuity of African civilizations. This perspective reveals a world that was far more interconnected than traditionally taught. It suggests a rich tapestry of human interaction, trade, and cultural exchange across oceans, long before the age of European expansion. It underscores the importance of diverse historical narratives. The evidence, while circumstantial in some areas, collectively paints a compelling picture. From the Olmec heads to botanical transfers and historical accounts, the threads of a pre-Columbian African presence are numerous. This history deserves further research and recognition. By exploring these alternative narratives, we gain a more complete and accurate understanding of human history. It allows us to appreciate the contributions of all civilizations and to see the world as a place of ancient connections rather than isolated continents awaiting discovery.